Did Ray Lewis actually use deer antler velvet extract? Was a Ravens cheerleader banned from the Super Bowl because of weight gain? Who will win the big Super Bowl matchup between the 49ers and Ravens? Well, all these questions and more will be answered on this episode of Ride the Pine. Truthfully, I'm not even upset that Ray Lewis allegedly used deer antler velvet extract to return from his injury a little bit sooner this season. I'm actually more impressed that someone figured out that a deer antler could somehow produce some sort of performance-enhancing drug. Despite all of the evidence, there is one reason why Lewis is so defiant against the allegations.
Every test I've ever took in the NFL, there's never been a question.
Because the only way to test for deer antler extract is through blood samples. And guess what the NFL doesn't test? Blood samples. Ray Lewis is better at cover-ups than Johnny Cochran. Baltimore Ravens cheerleader Courtney Lance has come out in anger because she was not added to the Ravens Super Bowl cheerleading squad because she says she had gained 1.4 pounds throughout the season and she was suspended because of that weight gain.
Lance says her coaching staff took disciplinary action.
They required me to see a nutritionist.
Look, there are 60 Baltimore Ravens cheerleaders, and out of them, only 32 were selected to the Super Bowl team. Almost 50% of them are not going to the Super Bowl. Now look, I don't know why Courtney Lance wasn't picked to go and join the team. The one thing I do know is that if this was only a 1.4 pound weight gain throughout the season, well then I'm only 1.4 pounds away from looking like Bradley Cooper. You know the one thing I don't want to see at all this Super Bowl is Kaepernicking. You know Kaepernicking, the art of pretending like you actually have a big bicep and kissing it after scoring a touchdown in a big football game. Bro, I've seen bigger biceps on the badminton court. Here's a little public service announcement for all those people going out there kissing their biceps. Maybe before you start laying lips on your arm, you should make sure your arms actually are the size of the Rocky Mountains and not look like the rolling hills in Iowa. During Super Bowl week, there is only one thing I found to be older than Ray Lewis. And it's Warren Sapp's sweater. Hey big fella, 1996 called on the gangster rap hotline and said they want their sweater back. It's amazing, I never thought I'd see a sweater like that again because I was pretty sure that Biggie Smalls was buried in it. Did anyone else just want to reach out and hug Alex Smith this week?
I'm not happy with you not having a podium. I'm serious. I'm not happy. Was that your choice?
No, I didn't get a choice. Was there a choice?
I've watched hours and hours of footage and analysts and predictions of people talking about every stupid thing about the Super Bowl, and the one conclusion I've come to is that this year's Super Bowl is going to be kind of lame. Yikes. I mean, think about it. The player that's going to have the biggest impact in the game, it's not Ray Lewis, it's not Joe Flacco, it's not Colin Kaepernick. It's going to be 49ers kicker David Akers, a guy who once used to be able to place a football inside of a solo cup from 50 yards out, can now barely hit Kim Kardashian's ass from 5 yards away, which is borderline impossible to miss. But my prediction for the game is Ravens 9, 49ers 6. Ray Lewis wins one more championship, rides off into the sunset on the back of a deer, gnawing on his antlers.